He was dealing with wisdom. I'm going to explain that. He decided to torture them and give them more work. Yesterday you had knowledge. In the morning when you thought this is going to be light, the load on you was increased more. Many of the places that you work at, when they are giving you more work, when they give you work equal to 2 or 3 people, when they give you work that is so difficult for you, this morning he is going to deliver you from there. There is nothing impossible with heaven. And they place people over them so that they can torture them. Their job is taskmaster. Their job is just to torture. Some bosses are that way. You know how your bosses are. As soon as you go there, he put something on your head. You know that the enemy has placed there. God is going to give you freedom this morning. The people who give you torturous work, people who overload you with work, he has made you slaves to this taskmaster. Heaven is going to relieve you from that bondage this morning. And every day they keep changing the law. Till yesterday the rules were one set. With the making of the brick, you should bring the wood also. The rules are changing every day. He will not reward you for the work that you do. You are not getting paid according to your experience. You are not going to be rewarded based on your ability. Heaven is going to deliver you from a slavery of that kind. The next thing is you should put your children in the river Nile. Not only that, you are tortured. Not only you are working in the furnace from morning till the evening. You thought that when you come home you can see the children. This enemy is saying that the children have to be put in the river. This is what the spiritual message is coming up to you. We may not have time for everything here. When you come back home after the day's toil, after night's work, when you come home, there are certain bondages that is trying to separate you. This morning the heaven is trying to deliver you from there. Next thing the Father said, I will not send you to worship. Since many days I have worshipped him with freedom. This morning heaven is going to give you the freedom to worship. This morning the Spirit of God is going to liberate you to worship. Heaven is going to relieve you from that bondage. Do not forget that God. This morning he is going to open the chains. He is going to open the bondages in metal. He is going to take that follower from our life. He is going to remove that boss of yours. He is going to take the taskmasters away from your life. I'm going to praise God for that. I thank God for bringing me out of the house of slavery. Second thing you should not forget. Do not forget his promises. When do you have those promises? When you are in that furnace, you had the promise. Deuteronomy 4:23. Deuteronomy 4:23. Do not make anything likeness of God or do not carve anything. That God has given you a law. Do not forget that law. Do not forget the God who had promised. People once they came out. Why did they come out of Egypt? They did not come to eat manna. worship. Now they are worshiping before a golden calf. Dear God, you have brought this calf. They're saying this calf was brought to Moses. And that is what you are going to proclaim. Do not forget the reason you left and forget the reason you came for. Many times you forget yesterday and also forget today. Do not forget what you came here for. You might be here only for 2 or 2.5 hours. Do not forget the reason. Eliezer went to seek for a bride for Isaac. And he was invited to the house. The camels were fed. He was given a place to sleep. He had plenty of food on the table. If it was me, I would have had it. Eliezer looked at Laban and Bethuel. Thank you for everything. Thank you for feeding my camels. I will start eating only after I tell you the purpose. I have come here with a proposal for my master's son. I will not eat before I tell you the purpose of my visit. Many times we forget